Right, take two. Are we live? Let me check the audio and everything just to see if we're okay. Holy, YouTube's a real pain in my neck, man. Hold on. Let me just double check here. Should be okay. I know it's going to be a little weird here for a minute, but I'm just double checking. Okay, we good? Are we still good? Looks like we are. Okay. Get out the TV. All right. So let's try playing this song again. Take two. We're live now. I hope everything's working okay. Yeah. Come on in. I'll start momentarily here. Just give me a second. I want to play a song first because screw YouTube. It's acting so goofy. It's not even funny. So give me a second here. Okay, I just gotta get this set up. Okay. Right. So that being said, just give me a moment. Thanks for the like. I like you back. Looks like everything's going okay. We're good. The picture's a little funny. I know I'm still. It's such a pain in the ass to do this. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Well, okay, it's a little funny for maybe you all. Not so funny for me. So if you'll excuse me a second, I'm gonna be playing a song here, and then we're gonna get right into it. Just gonna let people roll in. You know the drill. Surprise! I'm back on a Saturday. I'm really glad actually that I'm doing this tonight. And hi, Jared Bex. You guys are just awesome, you know. So since I have about an hour or so, why not? Okay, so give me a moment, please. I shall return. You guys can listen to this in the meantime, guys and dolls. Sorry. Deep, meaningful for sure. And only one person's gonna get it, and that would be me. So this one's for you all. I'll play it for a little bit. I'll be right back. I just got to go around the corner here, down the hall for a second. All right, and we'll get into this. So, all right, here we go. YouTube, fuck off. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. And Mama and Hammer? Hey! How you guys doing? Surprise. Nice to see you both. We got to talk. Oh, that's such a good time. Everybody say all the kids, all the Okay, I'm just gonna click around here for a second. Excuse me. So surprise, speaking of surprises, it's nice to see you guys. What are you doing watching me? What the hell? Yeah, blah. I miss you both. You and Bex too, Jay. It's not just about you. Power couples, man. This is cool. You know, I did not expect that. Hammer, I've been thinking about you. Okay. Let me get through the intro first. And okay, just 1 second. So I figured, like I said in my bumper, I figured that since I have tonight off, thank you, Captain. I figured I'd, make up for some lost time because it's usually once or twice a month. Well, lately it's been once a month. I'm sorry. I'm still getting heat for that too. Ty, you keep saying you're going to do it all the time. I can't do it all the time. True story. We got some real gray right here, by the way, in case you're wondering. Everybody keeps asking, what's in the cup, man? It's non-alcoholic, unfortunately. Actually, no, fortunately, because I actually want to sleep decently tonight. Just kind of ironic because I'm drinking tea. It helps me relax. Okay, so there you go. Earl Grey with a little bit of whole milk in it. That's it. No sugar, no nothing. Just because I've had a lot of coffee today. Yeah, so here's where it's set. Pinkies up, winkies, clinkies. You guys know what's coming. Okay, gentle, gentle, gentle. No more heat. Okay, I don't want any more heat this week. I don't want to hear anybody say that was too loud. You shouldn't do it that hard. I'm actually not doing it that hard. You're just a bunch of wusses. Okay, clinkies. Oh, easy, easy, easy. There. You okay? Everybody okay? You good? No bruises? I did no contusions? Nobody's bleeding? Maybe I'll just stop doing that. I mean, I could use to cut out a few gimmicks. It makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Let me tell you. Oh, being rude, I gotta say. You just got a double pinky. Hey, it's Saturday night, man. I didn't think I'd be here this soon either. A little shake, but good. Exactly. Oh, okay. So, but you're okay? Everything's good? You wouldn't believe it, Jared. Like, remind me next time. I'll read you a couple messages I get, especially that crack book. Try to stay the hell off of that. Even though you see the green dot next to my name and stuff. I mean, That's usually when I'm legit sitting here and I'm watching for messages because I'm waiting to hear back from people, but other than that, drama book. It's better than crack book, I suppose. It's drama book. You know exactly why too, because you go through a lot of shit. So tonight, he'll be here momentarily, I'm sure. Tonight's brought to you by Freddy's Road Warrior Rig, Mr. Kevin Frederickson himself. Ooh, I just pulled him down. Don't worry, he's not in trouble. He was kind enough to donate for tonight's live, which I'm very happy about. Thank you very much, and I'm very thankful. And just don't send me too much, man. I don't need a whole lot. It's just, I was like, yeah, okay, So I talked to him earlier today. It was probably about, I messaged him myself between 1 to 2 p.m., which is about 6 hours ago, thereabouts, 6-7 hours ago. And I said, yeah, you know what? I have the night off. But see, here's the thing. I didn't account for this. I kind of double booked myself because, well, not really double booked because I forgot about previous engagements. Tonight, I could have actually went to the shop and helped out my buddy, who shall remain nameless because with respect, of course. Enormous amounts, by the way. Without him, I wouldn't be here. So that's why I keep his name out of it. But, you all know who I'm talking about if you know me personally. I was going to help him out in the shop because we have to finish up a few things. I won't mention, but I totally forgot about that today. It just slipped my mind because when I was puttering around here and I was trying to get things done and cleaning and stuff. I mean, it looks good, right? Everything's, I know, but I'm expert cleaning stuff like the wall up there and up on top of the cupboards and all that stuff. So anyway, the purge continues. And it's going really well. So today's a good day. Today's a good day. Feeling positive today. I'll be honest with you, it's been a while. It's been a while since I could sit like right there and just go, you know what? Things are good today. Like, you're feeling good. I had that feeling come over me, just wash over me of like, you're content. Like, you've been through war, and I have, and hell and back. And I'm sure I'll rant about that later, but not right now, because I felt at peace today with myself. I haven't felt that because it's been an inner battle for obvious reasons, right? We all know. I mean, you all know. And I love you all for it, for giving me the ear that I needed at the time. And I probably still need to use that. It's been a long process, but the inner war battle with myself, you have to settle that first before you can really start taking care of things. You all know what I'm talking about. Don't have to explain it, thank God. There's Kev. How you doing, my brother? Love you, brother. Thanks for sponsoring tonight, man. Fuck yeah. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're doing right now. I was just saying as you were coming in, and it's really cool that you came in as I was saying it. I felt really positive, and I feel really positive today. Like, because just for one day, because y'all don't even know how stress has, dug its ugly claws into my life for the last, I don't know, few months. And it's been really hard to not only find myself again, I guess that'd be easy to say, but to really sit back, like I was saying, sit there and just go, you know what? Life's good. You can finally get back to feeling the way that you did before all the bullshit happened. You can get back to yourself. That's important. That's what you got to do. So today, that's what it felt like. That's what it feels like now. So I figured, and that's where I came up with the idea. Oh, thanks, Kev. Well, I mean, we all deserve it. It's not just me. I'm just sharing my experience, and hopefully, and the reason why is because I hope it's relative to everybody. We all have our up days, down days, bad days, good days. Mine are usually bad consecutively because emotion-wise, I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying, not to the degree anymore. It was at first. Those first 2 months were a bitch, where I went to work and I'm just on autopilot because I had to shut things off. Well, you shouldn't do that. And this is why I keep saying, I'm emotionally sound and secure, because I try to take a good look, long, hard look in the mirror to make sure I'm good first, because I think that's important. I feel that that's a really important thing to do. as most of you here do, because you're all good people, you know, and it's good to be introspective. And you got to really take a look at not only yourself, but what you surround yourself with. And that's the other part. I've cleaned up a lot of people that I don't need to talk to, you know what I mean? And it's been helping, because now I just stick to myself and do my own thing, which is why I was saying I was sitting there earlier and I'm going, huh, things aren't that bad, buddy. You made it through war. You crawled out of the fucking foxhole, and you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I've been through that. Yeah, but I'm still here. And I count my blessings every single day. And I'm not even kidding. Even if it means getting on my knees and praying, that's what I'm going to fucking do. And I keep going straight forward because of that. You know, it's awesome. It's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Like today's a good day, you know, and it's been a while. It's been too long since I felt like that. So I just wanted to share that. I'm sorry. I know I'm going on about myself and I don't mean to, but it's really easy to do it with this type of medium. I don't mean to. I'm trying to be relative. It's not about me. Don't worry. I got the memo. It's not all about you, Ty. I know. But see, it's cool that I can talk to people like you all, good people like you all, because that's what it's all about, right? So if I can take my own head out of my own ass for a minute and realize what I have in front of me, like I have been, and I work really hard to do that, because it'd be really easy for me to slip back into fucking, you know, fat-headed territory where, yeah, it is all about me. Well, no, it's not. It's not. And thankfully it's not, because, oof, oh, it's like taking a step backwards. I'm not about to do that. It's not going to happen. No. Cheers to that. Drink him if you got him, smoke him if you got him. You know the drill. Gloves are off tonight, brothers and sisters. But seriously, Kev, thank you. Mucho apreciato, good sir. Hopefully you had a good day today, you know. Still waiting for Rach to pop in too. I saw her today. Actually, I brought her a coffee. I had a good, oh, that's what I was getting to. I'm sorry. So after I was contemplating, you know, and I'm sitting here and I'm having my fresh cup of shut the fuck up, you know, I've had too much coffee. That's why I'm having tea. Because then you start going like this and nobody wants that, because I'm already mouthy enough and I'm full of hot air, or just full of it. I don't know. I can't decide. You guys can decide that. Talk amongst yourselves. And I'm going for a walk, and I went to go see a buddy of mine at work. You all know her, Rachel, from last time. I went to go see her, dropped her off a coffee, and it was good to see her, you know. Just on that walk too, like, it's hard to describe. Like, moments of peace and the moments I get to think, this will make sense, I hope. And I hope you're all, you know, because you're all intellectual too, you know how things go. You think about good times, bad times, obviously, but being good to yourself, that's something I have a hard time with because of. So I had time to walk and think about it, right? Because from here to the mall where she works, it's about a 20-minute walk, which was nice. I had to stretch my legs, get up and get out. So, and sorry, Jerry and Bex, you know, I would have liked to see you today too, but there's just not enough hours in the day. Plus, I was on and off the phone all day too at the same time. But I promise you, I took some time to really sit back and chill and really rediscover, you know, what it is that makes, I think, I don't want to say what makes like the bad part of everything, like what makes that stand out, but I had the time to really dissect that for myself and really think about it. And then I had that feeling come over me like a flood of like, wow, like things are okay, man. Like you're okay. So now I'm starting to, and we were talking about this before, but now I'm starting to come into that and it's starting to feel better, especially after having been manipulated for that long and brainwashed into thinking that wasn't good enough. You know, like I'm starting to come around. And me and my best friend, who again shall remain nameless for now, we talk about that a lot, you know, and it takes him, because he can be harsh at times, but it's not the harshness. He's actually telling me the truth, and I listen, you know. But that's what it takes to cut through this stubborn head, right? but he's always provided me with the truth. And he always told me, just get over it, man. And of course he's going to say that, but, and he's more gentle than that. But at the same time, he's like, man, it's going to suck. It will suck. It's going to suck for a while. That was almost 13 years out of your fucking life that you won't get back. Well, now it's time to get it back. And now it's time to, just keep going forward. Keep doing what you're doing. And he's been very supportive that way, and many other ways too. So again, I sit back and I think about that, and I rediscovered a few things as I'm going. And I'm like, Jerry, you and I were talking about this not too long ago, a few days ago too. It's like, yeah, like she really did do that, and then, but I'm not focusing on the negative part of that. I'm focusing on the positive, if this makes sense, because now I have control back. It's not a control thing, but it's just hard to describe in words. But now I'm taking things back that I'm owed to myself, and I'm just taking that and I'm going. Just go with it. So that's why today's a good day, And I'm thankful for each and every one of you, first and foremost. Very thankful. I say it all the time, but I mean it every time. So it is what it is. Cheers to you all. And a little bit to me too. I guess, yeah, all right. I'm not a selfish lover. So contrary to popular disbelief, everybody can say what they want to about me. I say let them. Again, keeps my name out there. Cheers. To the enemy. That's some good tea. Okay, so that's being said, thank you again, Kev. Thank you. And Kev, and it's the same theory too. When you were saying, it's like, yeah, Ty needs beer. Yeah, and I kind of got what you were saying there, because I put two and two together, and I was like, you know what, I do need to sit back and chill, because not cheers to high rage. It was good to see you today, sweetie. I was just talking about you. But no, I really do need to sit back and just chill, because I'm so uptight. Actually, I was talking about this with Rach earlier today too. Too uptight. Like I need to just let loose and just relax and, get out of my head, but stay in my head, but just not in that same way I just described. So it's a good time to recognize, things that you have in front of you. Not only that, but how you feel. And once you come to terms with how you feel and you're okay with that, go with it. It's the way I was raised, right? I like you back. Thanks for the likes. You don't have to do that. But, I love you back. A little bit stronger than like. But straight up, though, like that, seriously, and I've had time to think about that. And I'm very thankful, because I thought I was working tonight. You know what I mean? And I was all mentally prepared to work straight through the weekend like I usually do. But I'm glad I'm here with you all now, because this is where it's at, right? You got to reconnect. You have to. My social skills are a little lacking, I guess, especially if you're working that much. I appreciate the hours, trust me, and the bank account appreciates it too, because holy, one income instead of two now, but it's almost the same thing, because I was just handing fucking money over to that for a long time, and I didn't know where it was going, so it might as well just be the same thing. Well, now I see where the money's going, and I caught her in a bunch of lies yet again. So, and that's the other thing I'm thankful for, because at least I'm still right here now, as I always said I was going to be. I even said it right to her. I said, well, at the end of the day, all the smoke's cleared, the dust settles, it's going to be me sitting here. I called it. Well, at least it's for the right reason. Reasons, I should say, plural. Yeah. Like I said, I'm probably going to go off on a rant, but hey, man, at least I'm talking about good things, right? Yeah. All right. So let's get to you. No, it's good to be here. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you all taking the time to watch poor little me. I don't know why I would do that. Some of you watch me on a big screen. I feel bad for your screen. When I see, man, this blown up. I question some of you sometimes. Yeah. I mean, cell phone's one thing. You sit there, little me, right? And that's cool. I accept that. even though I don't like cell phones. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm going, okay, cool. Right on. You got me in the background, get your earbuds in. Awesome. There you go. This is just for you. But then you put me on a big screen and there's people walking behind the scene, behind the scenes, behind you, and they're like, who's that? And it's, oh, God. Kung Fu the legend continues. I guess. Hey, you're into it. You're into it. It's the hair, isn't it? It's the hair. Yeah. Everybody loves the hair. Floofy poofies. Okay. Jerry says new path forward to better days. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. And you're right, you know. And it takes people like yourself, Jer, and Bex, you know, because Bex, you've been nothing but sweet to me too at the same time. And, you know, to cut through my thick skull and just, you know, help me realize that that's exactly the case. You know what I mean? Thanks. Thank you. You know, thanks for shaking me down a bit. I needed it. You know, I still do. You know, I'll never not need it. Like, reality checks are reality checks, and I believe in reality and the truth, and I will defend both with my life. You know, and that's why I'm not getting any laser beams in the side of my forehead right now, because, yeah, you know, the truth is the truth. It shall set you free, but first it will piss you off. That cliche is actually true. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Kev, it's Earl Grey tea with milk in it. I don't think you, yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Captain Picard. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Yeah, a British guy playing a Frenchman. I just got done talking about reality. Okay. Kev says, tie alive. Just got off tractor mowing in the field. Now it's tie time. See, I don't know if that's an upgrade or a downgrade right there. Hey, well, at least you're putting you always put your hours in. If you're not driving around with your hair on fire, you're mowing something, or you're taking care of a yard somewhere. God bless you, man. God fucking bless you. Jerry says, no worries, had groceries, so went home. Fair enough. I've got to do that when I get paid too here coming up in a few days. Yep. Be the 7th. So Wednesday. So around that time period, I got to go make a run myself. The fridge is getting a little bit lower than it usually is. So, which is fine. I'm good. I'm good. Back there, I'm good. I have stuff. We're okay. Oh, thank God. You know, I got a little iffy there for last couple of weeks. I'm going, oh, fuck. And then I started to write down budgets and stuff. And like, I'm really tight with money now. Well, tight with money, and money's tight. So I'm really writing it down, trying to pay attention to detail. And I'm looking at that going, oh, fuck. Okay, well, it might be a hot dog type of week. You know what I mean? Like, as sad as that is to say. But no, I'm good. I got some canned goods. I got what I need. I'm doing all right. You know, so in this paycheck, I'm going to squirrel away some money just to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen next month, because an unexpected, well, actually it was expected, but the bill came out and it wiped out my bank account. I went, holy fuck. And this is further why I'm saying that I know the truth now, because she was full of shit when she was telling me about this, and this. And that's where my money was going. So now I know. Now I really know. There you go. So the truth will reveal itself eventually. It'll all come out in the wash, you know? And yeah, now I'm seeing what kind of conniving, lying, et cetera, she is, not was, is still. Yeah, I get it. So there you go. Ooh, felt good to say. You know, I really did. You won't know anyway. You know, I don't have to say anything. And that's how sad that is. But not my hill to die on anymore. I'm taking care of myself now. So I'm okay with that. More than okay with that. Especially today. It felt good. Feels good. Felt good to get out for a walk too. Right, Rach? It's good to see you. All your hugs, man. Oh, thank you for that. There's never enough hugs in the world. I'm a hugger. That's what I do. I hug people. But I only hug good people. So, no, it was really good to see you today. I needed a real coffee for a change, because you were saying earlier, like, yeah, home coffee is just no, it's not real coffee. It's true. Even if I did mix it with like Starbucks espresso in it today, it wasn't cutting it. It wasn't doing it for me. And plus I needed to stretch my legs. So, you took the chance to come see me quite a while back. So at least I could do is come say hello. And I'm glad I did. Thank you. Oh, and thank Amanda for me. Like I said, yeah, they work. Everybody else is like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Kev says, okay, sorry, I'm getting back to this. I know, I'm just ranting raving. Imagine. Kev says, you washed your hair also not frizzy this time. Yes, I did, and I used, well, the Tresemme moisturizer. That's one thing, the shampoo, but I didn't condition it because I knew for a fact, because today was another muggy, kind of overcast sort of day. I'm going, yeah, okay, especially putting the brush through it. They get stuck. Well, today didn't get stuck. I just let it go. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, because right, you've seen it. Because when it goes. But little baby hairs get in my face, and I hate it. So if there's anything pretentious, I guess, about me, it'd be that. I'm not trying to keep up with appearances or nothing. It's just it bothers the shit out of me. Right? And of course, I look like I'm all gray on camera. Those aren't grays. They're just baby hairs that are willy-nilly. So, no, I'm glad you noticed. Thank you. Yeah, it feels better too, because when you wash your hair, massage your scalp, and all that stuff, I had to do that because my head has been itchy too. On top of that, I think we were covering that in the last one, and nothing seemed to be working. And the tea tree oil, that's one thing, but you don't want to use too much of that, like I was saying. But massage your scalp and make sure everything's all good and no sore spots, no nothing. So hey, we're doing fucking fantastic, right? I like to stay clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, they say. I'm not saying I'm as clean as God, but golly, I do try. I haven't said golly in a long time. I got everything some shit. Okie dokie. Rachel, what lies is he telling about? Just the usual bullshit. She's a sweetheart of a chick, and it was good to see her today, and she gives good hugs. It's just bullshit, complete bullshit, just lying out of my mouth, just flat out lies. How sweet you are, and pretty you are, and how you smell good, by the way. Oh yeah, and here I am rubbing my foot on the pavement, right? I'm going, okay, that's not funny. Always teasing me, man. Why are you gonna be like that, Rach? Why are you gonna be like that? Why? Single, not stupid. And too. You full well know. Let's see. Kev says the surprise, you're normally working, right? So yeah, Pete decided to give me the night off. Thank you, sir. Much obliged. No, I appreciate it, because usually they're covered anyway. Like they've got enough staff on and I get it. Because they got to watch labor too. I have to watch labor percentages. Same old song and dance when it comes down to the restaurant business, right? It's just, you got to watch, how you bleed. How you bleed money is how you bleed money. But if you have control of bleeding money, why would you bleed money? So, if that makes sense. It's a tough business. It's very, very tough. Let's see. My chair says 42-inch now. I forget what context that's supposed to be, but congratulations. Bex, you dog. Oh, wink. Kev says, Kev, shut the fuck up. What flavor? Yeah, like I was just saying, Earl Grey tea with just a little bit of whole milk in it. 3.25 homogenized. I know. So, again, Captain Picard, right? Tea, Earl Grey, hot. I drank a lot of coffee today. You could probably tell because I'm all wired and whatever, but yeah, I'm trying to land a little bit right now so this way I can get some sleep in. Because tomorrow I have to go right back at it for 5 and I don't want to. But because I hate working Sundays. Sundays suck. It's either they're busy or they're not, or they're just steady and then they go up and down, and it comes in waves. You get something clean, all of a sudden, beep, here comes someone. It's always hit or miss, and lately they've been hits. But busy. Things have been busy. Busy is good. Busy is good. Hours are even better, you know? Putting the hours in. You know, again, great for the bank account. Might not be so good for the soul, as we've been discussing, but good for the bank account, especially if you're living by your fucking self. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. You know, the job I have is good. You know, they really do take care of me quite well. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better. You know, they literally gave me the keys, and they trust me enough for the building that they, you know, they don't even say anything to me now. Like, they just assume that I got everything, you know, covered and everything. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I do. And they can trust me because I'm not going to deviate from that. Oh, no, they're on to me. They know, right? Like, no, but they're two individuals in particular that I work directly for. I love to death. And again, they treat me so well that I don't question anything. You know, I don't have to question anything. And it's vice versa too. Like, part and parcel, like they trust me with the building to get everything done, but also trust in them to guide me the right way to do that. And I do. And even more than that, like even then some. And it's just basically filling in the blanks, and they trust me enough that I can do that, and I can. So therefore I do, right? I'm very lucky. I'm a very, very lucky man. Very lucky, very blessed. Very, very grateful for it, and I'm very thankful. And I like to think I tell everybody. You know, am I perfect? No. However, I don't fuck up that much. Where, you know what I mean? And I'm sure they're thankful for that too. So it's a win-win. Winning. Bitch. All right. Well, that didn't last too long. Again, shout out. Dear friend of mine is going to be starting back at said location, showing my brand loyalty on the 2nd of September. Emma's coming back. Mama. That's right. And if I don't go say hello, she'll grab me by the ear, and probably you too for being guilty by association. So, yep. She's done her mat leave. God bless her. George is so cute. So they did real good. I mean, holiday. She's cute. Very cute. But you know, no, she's coming back on the 2nd. That's cool. You know, we all miss her. We all miss Mama Boss. That's what I call her, Mama Boss. Rach said, I'm sorry you had to talk to the people you had to earlier. I really enjoyed it, man. Like, you're right when you said one of us. I mean, fuck, that was funny as hell. You know, I'd hang out with those people anytime. Like, you know, it wasn't a pain in the ass. It was real easy. I'm sitting there going, you know, just to watch you guys all banter and stuff back and forth. I loved it. That's entertaining. You know, it's one of the best parts of my day, besides this right now, right? No, I loved it. No, don't apologize for that. They're awesome people. Let's see. Kev says, I sent you some shekels. Thank you, sir, for the shaky sheks. Muchly appreciated. Well, this is your show, like tonight, man. So I mean, you can call the shots if you want to. Rick says, glad to be not working, but unfortunately back in tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Me too. Rach says, I wasn't gentle telling you the same thing. Oh, come on. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You know, I'll be on here for a little while longer there, Rach. If you want to, hey, man. Anyway, yeah, shut up, Ty. Kevy said, that's a pretty red cap. Shut the fuck up. I know, right? Like, this is my favorite mug that I won. There's this in red, and there's a bright blue one, too. Why? It's kind of funny. Not this one, but everybody wants the blue one. I'm going, why? I know blue is my favorite color. But then I like red, too. But, you know, people that have come by once in a while and they see that, I have to hide it, you know. If I can put it up in my cupboards. Now that I said that, that's the first place they're going to look. Can I have that blue mug? Are you still using that? Yes, yes, I am. I still use it. Well, I always see you drinking out of the red one. Can I have the blue one? Yeah, $500. So, no, there was, well, Jared knows. You know, there's raffles that go on once in a while at said location. And, you know, you draw names and stuff. I've won, well, I think Jared's won a few things too, I'm pretty sure. You know, t-shirts, I got the socks, and apparently those socks are coveted too. They are comfy. I've worn them once in a blue moon. I got a couple mugs, you know. I had a hoodie at one point, but she took that too. Thanks. Actually, I really like that hoodie. It was comfy. I got a ball hat. It says Dooley's established 1993 is when they were created. That's funny. It's really funny. I don't know. Speaking of Mama Boss, you must have heard me say your name. Won't you get me too? Well, I mean, Funky Town's one thing, honey, but I don't know about that. I'm not that groovy anymore. I'm too old. Shut up. No, I am. I'm too old. There's a little bit left. Representing. She must have heard me. She must have heard me. September 2nd, Jer. You make sure I don't forget it. Well, I can't forget about that because I saved it on the desktop there in the last live. How you doing, Mama Boss? Good to see you. Love you. I don't know, but drinks just seem to taste a little bit better coming out of this cup, don't you think? Okay. That's enough product placement for now. Hope everything's well, Mama, for sure. And say hi to E-Money for me because I haven't talked to him in I don't know how long. Hopefully all the kids are good, you know. All right, where was I here? Would you take me to? Thank you again, though, Kev. Send me some shekels. Thank you. Appreciate it. I forgot where I left off. I'm just full of hot air. Piss and vinegar. Mostly vinegar. Right. Kev says, I'm drinking a Sumatra Columbia Dark Blend. Ooh, Kevy. Not Kama Sutra, is it? I mean, hey, you do what you got to do, man. You know, stay limber. Remember that. Stretch. Always stretch. I got to keep telling myself that, too. I wouldn't even know what that means anymore. I'm kind of glad. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I've settled down now that, you know, I've calmed down quite a bit now that this is just me. I'm okay with that. I know. M's sitting there judging me silently over there going, yeah, right. No, seriously. Ty-Ty's growing up. I know. I never thought that would happen either. But here we are. I don't know. She would know better than I would. But dark blend. Yeah, I got to be in the mood for dark blends. Depends on, I mean, yeah, Columbia's stuff's good. There was a Maxwell House one that I did find. I know it's Maxwell House, but hey, coffee's coffee. Now, see, I say that. Coffee's not exactly coffee all the time. Okay, this is my point. This is what I was getting into. Geez, I don't know. Like, there was a dark blend that they used to make. I used to get it at Sobeys, our version of, say, Walgreens. I'm trying to be relative. Big grocery store, Canadian grocery store. You've heard of it, I'm sure. They used to have it there. And then I think they still do, but they changed the formula. I mean, the flavor on that first batch was great, like when they first came out with that. It was not just dark roast, it was something dark roast. I can't remember the exact name. But I used to just put that directly into the filter and then, you know, do the water thing and make your coffee. Listen to me, I'm explaining how to make coffee now. Sorry. But then I started adding, this is back when I used to buy whitener. By the way, don't. If you ever set whitener on fire next to a campfire, never do it inside. That's why you should never consume whitener of any kind. I use whitener. What else? And I used to put a blend in of my own with the dark coffee in the filter. It tasted pretty good. It was pretty good. But even by itself, I thought it was better by itself, to be honest with you. But then they changed the formula. It's just like Pepsi. I don't give a shit who the hell you think you are. They keep changing the formula. I can taste the difference. Taste the difference. I know it sounds like another commercial, but seriously, like you notice the difference. Like if, especially over time, if you're a consumer like I've been, you know, of like say your favorite foods or your favorite drink, you'll notice a difference if they change something. And it's either because of cost efficiency or it could be just pure laziness, who knows, or just greed, like profit. If they take out things and they can save a buck, they will. And problem is, it changes the formula of everything, the flavor. Sometimes the smell of things you can notice. Like I used to buy candles, scented candles that were my favorite. I don't do it anymore. I do have some, but I'm very particular about what I get. And I noticed they changed that too, like even scents of stuff, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, haha. But it's true, you know, just to save a buck or three, right? It's a greedy world, man. Things are changing. M says, oh, formulaic, yes, especially that. Mr. Formulaic. Oh, is that what you're saying? Me? Mr. Krabs? I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe a little pissy. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. No. Just things have changed, Em. Things have changed a little bit since it's been a lot quieter around here. It's been a whole lot easier since bitchy's gone, right? Little Miss Can't Be Wrong by the Spin Doctors. Look that up. Perfect. You cook so well, all nice and French. Yep. Been a whole lot happier without a face around. I could keep going, but I'm not getting it. You know. Just listen to that song. Yeah. It's yeah, things have changed a little bit. You know. I know Ty's got standards now. What? Mid-grade. You know, just above low. Okay. Things have changed. Yep. I've had the time to process. I just got done saying this at the top, right? Things have processed a little bit. Now I'm starting to really get down to everything. And Mr. SpongeBob reference. Sorry, I never watched SpongeBob, but I understand the reference. You know, because it's plastered all over memes and everything. You know, thank God for PCs, because I don't have a cell phone. Never mind. See, I thought you were talking about baby formula, man, because I'm pretty sure, because there's a friend of mine with an infant, and, you know, even they changed the formula of the formula, if that makes sense, just to save a buck, you know. I think they go to Costco to get theirs, and it's a specific brand. It's either Costco or they get it somewhere else. I'm not sure. I don't have an infant. I don't know, but I'm not the expert. But yeah, things are changing. Like they changed the formula of Pepsi, I found, like I said. Getting back to the whole coffee thing, I noticed that they changed everything in that too. And it's just, I mean, Jesus. So the Bachelor Doolies edition. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's just that I'm not the one looking for nothing. Right? Ty's grown up. Oh, shit. You got more accountable and responsible? Well, not more accountable. I've always been accountable. Definitely. Or a cannibal. Accountable? Cannibal. Isn't that kind of funny how that sounds exactly the same? I just thought about that. Yeah. Hello, Clarice. No, that's a whole different layer of standards, I think. I don't know. You be the judge on that one. You know, you're a smart girl. You can figure it out. All right. I'm sorry. I'm skipping straight over stuff. But coffee, they changed it. And that's why I don't buy the dark roast anymore. But that sounds really good. Won't you take me to? As Rach says, because it's red. Red makes things better. Sometimes. Kev says, so are we enjoying the single life now? You look great. Leave all in the rearview mirror. Yes, sir. Yeah, you got that right, brother. Yeah, enjoying the single life, you know. I mean, again, I'm only responsible for myself, and all I do is come home here to sleep, hopefully rinse, hopefully eat something, and then go right back to work. Legit, like I barely even stopped by Dooley's now. I'm sorry, you know. Well, first of all, you're not there yet. You know, normally I'd stop by on a night where Emma's working for sure. I still stop by and see Curtis and Sarah once in a while for sure. And Bailey, she barely, pardon me, LOT, how you doing? Reliving. Bailey barely works nights, but it's nice to see her too. So I still stop by. It's just, you know, this tighter budget that I'm on now, you know, especially now, it's not very inviting to the pocketbook, but I still stop by on occasion. You know, you gotta, you know. I'm only in 3 places anyway, there, home, and work. So, and work's right across the street. I just can't mention where I work or where this, I can say Dooley's. Isn't that weird? YouTube has conditions. Not allowed. So, that's odd. But anyway, since you're in the backyard, you know, you're on the way there and back, you know, the least I could do is come in and say, hello. So, you know, no excuses. Let's see, Emma G, that's a new name. No, not to me. No, she's one of my besties. One of my favorite people on the planet. No, she's the manager at Dooley's. I'm allowed to say that, but I can't say where I work and basically what I do. It's weird. It's very, very weird. No, oh God, no, she's no stranger to this channel. No. I know I say this channel, I mean me. Yours truly. No, not at all. No, we know each other quite well. She's one of the very few, I'm not going to gush about you, but she's one of the very few that I do trust implicitly with my life. We've had many great conversations about a lot of different things, you know. She's one that I do have faith in and that I can trust in as a friend, you know, and somebody that I love dearly. So, nope, she's no stranger. She might, I mean, new to you, I'm sure, Kev, but no, she's cool people. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Emma. Kev, Emma. My bad. You know, and Emma, you already know Jer and Bex and, you know, some of the other ones. But no, it's good to see you all, man, you know, and I'm looking forward to having a shot of water with you. You got me really good with that. I still, you know, and I'll never live it down. I will never live it down. No. Anyways, rebel time. I know. Ha. Why? Because I pay rent. Judge me all you want to. Why? Because I can. But no, she's definitely not a stranger. You know, and I can because she's not here to make me go outside. I don't feel like going outside. I still go outside once in a while. I don't feel like getting up, and plus it'd be rude to you people. So. Hi, won't you take me to? Great, now you get that song stuck in my head. Oh man. You know what I am gonna do though? I'm gonna put my chill out music back on behind me on my new stereo system. Thank you. But you're more than welcome to come over and check out. Because again, I do make killer coffee. It's no dark roast, but it's something. And Kev, if I inspired you to have coffee tonight, which you probably shouldn't, because you have to probably get up with a crack of stupid too. I'm a bad influence either way you look at it. And that is so true. I'm just bad influence all around. But yeah, no, Em, you're more than welcome to come on over here. I'll show you the layout of the bachelor pad. Even though I don't really treat it that way. You know, I keep it clean, keep it real. That's all I can do. I'm laughing at the reference. I hope so. I hope so. Sometimes you just got to make jokes that only one person would get. You know? I do it all the time. I'm glad you caught that. It's true. You know, part of that actually is true. Yes, I am, Kev. Like I said, don't judge me. Don't you start on me, sir. I know, blah, blah, blah. But hey, I don't want to get up and like say intermission so you can watch my fat ass walk out the door for about 5 minutes just to come back in. Intermission. Nah, not going to happen. You know, I try not to do it in here that often because I do, like I said, wash the walls and stuff. So, yeah, It's not like I don't pay my penance for it. But since she's no longer here, I don't have to fucking worry about shit. I do what I want. Shout out to Dale. Just saying. Oh, wait, no, it's you can't call him Dale here because on this channel, what's his name again? The name that we shall not mention, or like his handle is like, it's something like that. It's not the artist form you don't ask, it's another person. How did he put that? And I'm like, that's perfect. I'm like, yes, that's totally Dale. You know, he got me at first because I couldn't quite. I'm like, do I know this person? Like, because he was talking to me at first, like he didn't know me quite well. But yeah, the kayak is stupid. That's great. Well, it's not so great when you have to wake up that early. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Rachel says fat. What? Who said anything about fat? Hammer says no judgment here, bud. We're smoking with you. Fucking right. See, they smoke indoors. Yeah. Don't mess with Hammer though. No, Hammer's good people. No. I'm so glad you and Mama are here. Right, we got to talk, buddy. Yep. You know, a mutual friend of ours too, a certain drummer by the name of Pat. We have to talk. We got to talk. Just a matter of finding the time to do it. Because Hammer, I got one left in the tank. I have one more. One more. Let's do it right. We got to talk. Everybody else is like, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I could be talking about hiding a dead body. I could be talking about all kinds of stuff. You'll never know until you see it. Or hear about it, I suppose. If we could make it happen, that'd be wicked. You know, one left in the tank, man. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Because me and Patty, we've already been talking. Your name's been brought up, is why I'm telling you. Let's see. This is a great live tie minus you're smoking. Oh, for God's sakes, get off my ass, Kev. Come on. Throw me a bone here, man. Don't make me rant again, because you know I'm going to do it. I'm right on the cusp of it. Okay? Leave me alone. Quit it. Stop it. No, seriously. Well, you know, it's either that or I'm rude and I let you talk amongst yourselves for the next 10 minutes while you stare at my kitchen wall. Right? Rick says, oh, finish that damn bracelet. Oh, nice. Those are pretty colors you were using, too. They really caught my eye. Yeah, who would have thought? 8 spaces on a piece of cardboard. Circle. That's cool. It's different. I haven't even tried to attempt to make bracelets like that in a long time. I used to love doing it. Because even I'd be sitting on the couch, you know what I mean, and just giving her. Or, you know, I'd like to be able to learn how to do dream catchers the right way. That'd be cool. Make my own someday. Who knows? Just arts and crafts. I can get a little crafty once in a while. In the art sort of sense. You know, crafty, I don't have any magic. We've already discussed that. Heal. I guess. I mean, yeah, the gimmick has a gimmick and wooden sandals and white robe. Okay, I get it all the time. I'm like, look, it's Jesus. Okay, well, I get to fucking smack you in the forehead and say heal. But you get to smack somebody. Now, I could be really nice about that, or I could lick my hand first, just for added effect, before I, you know, palm heal you. Your choice. I don't know. Kev, you're still God. Yeah, I saw that. No. There is nothing godly about this. Might be the glow from the lamp, but there ain't no halo there, man. I'm still working on that. I'm still working to get it. I don't know, man. Hammer says, no, but Rach, that was a nice bracelet we're working on. I like the colors. Very pretty. Not you pretty, but it'll do. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hammer says, definitely, man. It's been too long, and it'd be awesome to catch up. Yes. I think I get your drift when you mentioned Pat. Just saying. And I just told you, there's one left in the tank because she don't work that well anymore. But damn it, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with the blaze of glory, so to speak. So, where's your pancake? Pancakes? I don't catch that reference. I don't even eat pancakes. I can't digest them well. They've got eggs in them. I can't eat eggs. Imagine. Bet you didn't know that about me. Yeah, fuck, I just gave her full range to put some fucking egg whites in my next drink, though. Damn it. This is where I just gotta shut up, you know, especially with people that, oh, smoking a pancake. Oh, I see where you, okay. Yeah, speaking of, a bong and a blitz, a crepe and a cigarette. Sorry, I'm a little slow. A little slow when it comes down to that. I don't watch much. Music. Smoking a pancake. What would you take me to? You can see why I love the woman. She's amazing, right? And just we've always clicked like that, like since day one. You think I'd get it? Yeah, I'm slipping. It's been too long. That's why I gotta brush up. Yeah, I gotta stay quick. You know, especially with you. You're quick in your toes. I mean, like you're snapping them right out, right? I'm going, Ed, huh? But then I get it. Like, and then when I get it, I just keep going with it. You know, hopefully it makes your night go by a lot smoother and faster. You know, have you not been yet entertained? Right? That's all I could wish for. Let's see. Ray says I can teach you grasshopper. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. Jared says we are taking you outside with us to smoke as well. See, and right, and see, they do it well because it's a little portable screen. You don't need a big screen in the background with my fucking face on it because that's just going to ruin everything. Right? This isn't ambience. This is ambulance. You know what I'm saying? Like, next, everybody's taking a big risk there. Is what it is. I don't know, man. Smoking a pancake. Kev says you're still good looking. This is a great live, even though you're smoking. Oh, for God's sake, you're not gonna stop, are you? You're just, I mean, completely you're just taking it and you're milking it, right? And you're just twisting it right in there and just. Oh, you're lucky I love you, man. You're lucky. I'll jump through the screen, mister. Don't think I won't, because you're not safe either. I don't give a damn. No. 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 It's a bad habit, you know, and it's one I'd love to kick because the budget's getting a little bit tighter. But, you know, I get mine cheap-ish when I can. Once again, thank you to those that help me with that, you know. Not lately, though, because I have to get them on my way to work, and it's like $20 a fucking pack, man. Pack me? Smoking a pancake. Anyways, yeah, it's like $20. I'm like, okay, that's $20 I don't have, but hey, let's feed our habit. But see, you wouldn't want to see me without them because that's not good for anybody. Right? Tell them, Hawk. Well, right? Red Ross. Not a good thing. Cranky. Jared says that's when we go back in. Yeah, exactly. Kev's asking if MG is legit. I don't know, Em, you want to take that one? You know, I feel she's legit. She don't get no more legit than that. You know? Oh yeah, she's legit all right. She's one of the good ones. We just don't tell her that because you know might get to her head. Right? That's why she's called Mama Boss. I named her that. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Just recently. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, Kev, she's legit. Trust me. I was just about to say, too legit to quit. That's right. She's down. She's with it. She's one of the chicks that she has this, and I'm sorry, I know I'm going to be putting you over here for a minute. Bloodbath and Beyond says Jesus saves and redeems you for cash and valuable prizes. That's not wrong. That is not wrong. That's not wrong. I mean, depends on the context. And welcome to the room, by the way, because I don't recognize you. But welcome anyway. But that cool. That's not wrong. Now, once the government gets a hold of that, yeah, you are not wrong, whoever you might be. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So, and again, not to put you over him, but she's the type of chick that just she owns the room. But the reason why she's owning the room is because she's picking on it at the same time. where even you don't know she's picking on you, but if you don't catch it, that gives her fuel to keep picking on you. She's that type of chick, but I love that. Love it. Let's see. Oh, is that US? Oh, shit. Stole my motorcycle. Yeah, well, the only stolen motorcycle I know about is from my buddy Wes. Yeah, I didn't steal any I haven't stolen a damn thing in my life besides a few hearts here and there, which I put back, I think. Yeah. I'm waiting for some of them to come in the room and go, you motherfucker. No. If that's US, how the fuck are you? I love that name. If that is you, it's fitting. Yeah, bloodbath. Sweet. Yeah, normally on a Saturday, I'd either be working or I would be at Dooley's, you know, having a fresh glass to shut the fuck up. But not tonight. I'm home and I'm bitching at the camera. So is that US? Because if that is, speaking of good people, there's all kinds of good people in here now. Yeah, I figured that was you. Yeah, all the best to you, man. Welcome. I think this is your first time here, is it not? Well, then again, it could be your second time. I wouldn't know. You know, I have such a huge audience, right? And there's only so many people. I can't even recognize myself anymore, to be honest with you, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. There's no secret there. But no, there's definitely no secret. I stole my motorcycle. Oh, no. And I find it really funny how that guy that did, he was threatening me through my buddy Kaylee, who I used to work with, which I'm going, really, man? You really want to poke that bear? Okay. Like, because I posted up something for my buddy that this guy comes and says, you know, it starts to threaten me because I posted up a stolen motorcycle or lost motorcycle. Heaven forbid. And I use this channel to do it too. You must have seen it here. And I'm going, okay, man, bring it, bitch. I'll fucking snap your neck in half. You know, especially these days, and me and Emma were just talking about this earlier. It's like, hey, you're a little sensitive, or you're getting a little ornery, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, things have changed a little bit. I'm still the sweet and loving Ty you've always known. It's just like, and bless you, appreciate this. You know, but I'm looking at things through a stained glass window now, because I'm trying to step back a little bit, so my standards get a little bit higher for obvious reasons, you know, obvious to some. But yeah, have I gotten better? A little bit more. A little bit. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Kev, Wes Kev. No, he's good people. Definitely good people. Actually, he's a dear friend. Let's see. Ty, a pop-up fellow tonight? I can't see. There's a little tiny. Oh, I wish I could show you. No, because I'll offend people if I move the camera, because it makes noises. And you know, it hurts my ears. Turn it down. Ah, screw it. There's a little tiny heart emoji with a circle around it, right where above it says chat, like where I can type in to the chat, right? So if I do this, I might be able to read that, but it's right in the way of what people are saying, like the very last thing said, so it's hard to read it. Pardon that. Ty, a popular fellow tonight. Oh, okay, well, like a pop-up fellow. What? You know, not that I'm trying to go after popularity, but you know, but see, and this is what I was saying a long time ago. When I'm doing lives like this, or I'm doing vlogs and the comments and all that stuff, I know people personally, which that's really cool to me. You know, there have been people once in a while that pop in, you know, that I don't recognize. Like that almost was one of them. But as soon as he said that, you stole my motorcycle. I'm like, oh, I know who that is. You know, and thankfully there hasn't been any more stolen motorcycles from anybody. And if anybody even fucking remotely comes next to this one that you have now, Wes, I'll kill them. That's a sexy beast. But yeah, it's neat because, you know, I like having small crowds because it'd be too much, you know, it'd be too fast scrolling up, and I'm bad enough reading comments to begin with, you know. It's full of hot air and other things that I'm full of. And I just keep ranting and raving. But, you know, such is life. And it's tough at the same time, but at the same time I'm going, yeah, but I know everybody. They all know me. So, you know, not that I'd fake being anybody else, because I don't, but you guys can all, guys and dolls, sorry, can all call me out on my bullshit because you know me. So that's how cool that is. And I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful for that. You know, and, but yeah. So, and that's why I'm saying it's really cool to be here on a Saturday night as opposed to being behind in a hot kitchen. Although I really do enjoy cooking for some people, Mr. Blood, sir. You know, you put a little extra love in there. You know, I mean, they work hard. They do what they got to do. You know, and you're always out and about. So fuck, you know, least I could fucking do is cook you something. You know? Like Shelby will always, you know, God bless Shelby. One of the people at work that I favor greatly because she's a dear friend of mine too. And she always, your friend Wes is here. I'm like, sweet. So I'm looking up and I can see what you ordered. I'm like, yeah, there it is. Got it. Boink. You know, I don't mind doing that at all. Because I mean, I know you. Like I know people, and that's the coolest part. And I don't sound like a keener or a square, but I don't think you know me to be anything else, and that's even better because I don't fake nothing. You know, I am what I am. I is what I is. I don't give a fuck. So, oh no, Kev, he's good people, definitely. I know because sometimes you know, every blue moonish, you know, somebody will come in here and you're like, I don't know if I know that person. And even Kev's looking at it with it because he's one of my boys in blue, you know, and he's looking at it going, yeah, it's okay. I know him. I know him well. Isn't that, that's weird, isn't it? Because, you know, that's the risk you take, though, I guess, like, because, I mean, it's one thing for me to be on camera because I never thought that that would be my wheelhouse. Like, I never thought that I'd be doing this, you know. That's one thing. But then to have, like, and you're on the internet, so anything can be possible. Anybody can pop in. I mean, people can be watching now that I can't stand, and I wouldn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, they just come in and they don't say anything. But that happens a bunch. Or like the playback, you know what I mean? Like they can watch that and comment. And, you know, some of the, it's not all, but some of the comments are held for review. So this way, because it's safer that way. You know, this is a no beef zone, no drama zone. I mean, yeah, gloves are off and everything. And it, I mean, you'll be accepted if you come in, whatever, that's cool. You know, friends, enemies, whatever. But, you know, as long as you're respectable, I don't give a shit who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I care if there's people like yourselves, all of you, that I care about, obviously. But, you know, trolls be trolling. Me and Kev, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that does happen. I haven't seen or heard from any of them because even they know, you know, just to leave Ty's channel alone. Like, you know, go use your talents on somebody else, right? Trolls be trolling. Just, you don't need to do it here. Let's just hang out, you know. I just try to provide a conduit to say hey and see what's happening and get some personal news from all of you guys and dolls. You know what I mean? Ah, Mr. Maxwell, live. Why don't you go live? I challenge you, sir, good sir. You should go live. I was thinking about that the last live when you popped in there. I wonder why Joshua doesn't go live. That'd be cool. You know, not necessarily reviews. I mean, you can mix it in there. But I'd like to see you talk to people on camera. I bet you'd be good at it. I bet you anything you'd be good at it. You know, I support that. I said, hey, man, if I can do it, you know, this bag of bones can do it. I bet you can. And do what? Just chat with people, you know? You know what I mean? I bet you'd be good at it. You're a good talker. I like your material, you know. Your content's great, you know. And I'd like the sound of your voice too at the same time. I know that sounds kind of funny, but it's comforting. Like you have that, I don't know, like presence is the right word to use. You know, people say that about me and I'm going, no, but you do. You have that gentle nature about you. I bet you'd be good at this, just talking about random shit, you know, blowing off some steam or bitching at people or, you know what I mean? I wouldn't recommend you bitch at people, but I bet you'd be good at it, you know? And I know for a fact there'd be second, third, and fourth opinions. If you've all watched Mr. Maxwell's channel, which I do recommend you go watch, you know, I bet you could do it. You know, I know I'm a man of ideas. I see things, right? You're gentle. And I bet you, yeah, no, I bet you anything. I'll bet you a Tim Hortons coffee, right? I know for a fact you can get at it. Excuse me. Let's see. Rach says, I feel like a troll. No, you're not. Humidity hit the hair when I finished work. Oh, no doubt. Today was another stupid, muggy, humid day. It really was. Like, I mean, I'm sitting here. I had the air conditioner on for right there for quite some. That's a new addition. Thank God. Thank you to a person that shall not be named. Oh, so grateful. Because it gets hot and muggy in here too. I'm in a basement, right? Like you wouldn't think, but yeah, basement apartment. You wouldn't think, but it gets hot in here too, especially at night, especially when all the sun collects and everything, and you know, UV rays everything radiates. Me and person that shall not be named, we talk about that all the time. When heat comes in, excuse me, heat comes in, it will settle in on things like furniture, anything, and you can feel it radiating off of stuff. Thank God I got that put in, or he helped me put that in. Thank God. Thank him. Man, you know, because the first of summer, that was a bitch and a half. All I had was, well, I didn't even have anything at the time, but then I bought just a fan, like a stand-up fan. You know, that helped a little bit, but then as soon as I got that sucker installed, fucking world of difference. You know, very thankful. And it takes a few hours to get the radiation, the heat out of things, and just let it run for a few hours. And I didn't have to empty out the bucket that much. There's a bucket in the back, you can't see, it's just sitting up against it. Yeah, surprisingly enough, as humid as it has been, I haven't had to empty out the bucket that much. The last ones that we had two. There was one installed there, and there was one installed in the bedroom, which is just down that hallway right here, not the kitchen. But there's a hallway right here. That seemed to work quite well. She didn't know how to use them, the settings and whatnot, but I had to empty out those buckets almost daily. It's really odd how I don't have to. I know this AC specifically, this model is built so you don't have to empty it out all the time, but it's nice. It's a really good unit to have. It really is. You know, I'm very thankful. Let's see. Kev says there have been in the past naughty boys that need to be stomped on. Yes, it does happen from time to time. Trolls be trolling. It's like, yeah, but why would you waste your talents here? You know, go waste it on Markiplier. Go waste it on, and I love Markiplier. I'm not, no beef. You know, I've actually talked to Markiplier a couple of times. Really nice guy. You know, go to a different channel, like somebody else's channel, man. Like, you're not needed here. I mean, we don't need that kind of entertainment. It's not really entertaining unless you're being creative. Then I really appreciate it. And it's further funny, and now I'm rereading that what Wes said. We'll call him Mr. Blood. With the ranch in the conservatory. I don't know why I said Mr. Blood. Yeah, okay, Mr. Blood, I like it. Jesus saves and redeems you for cash and valuable prizes. That makes sense. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. See, I should have got it right there who that was. Yeah. Fucking right, man. Good to see you. It's always good to see you. Let's see. But yeah, the trolls be trolling. It's gonna happen. Mr. Maxwell says, "How's the day been?" Actually, it's been a good day. Today's a good day. You know, got the chance to get out. You know, and I got to see Rach earlier and brought her a coffee, and I had to have a coffee myself. And I had the time to, you know, nice saunter. You know, a 20-minute walk. I love going for walks anyway, but I had to stretch my legs. I had to get out and come back here and clean. I didn't want to, but you know, so it's been a day, man. Could be worse. I could be full screen right now at work, you know, flipping steaks and, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, I enjoy that stuff too. It's just a matter of time and placement, I guess. But no, it's been a good day. How was your day, man? How's everything going with you? Rich says, I'm always down for a stomping. Yeah. You would think that you'd be the one doing the stomping, though. I would think, anyway. I'm not the expert, but I know you well. Yeah. I just hold the person while you stomp their head into a curve. right? And I would. For you, I would. Just please don't miss, okay? That would hurt. Let's see. Mr. Maxwell says new location. Yeah, well, just in the same vicinity because I used to sit right here facing this way, so all of my stuff's still up there in the wall. I just pivoted stuff around, you know. Added some new additions: a stereo, air conditioner, new computer desk, which I still can't show you because it's a cluttered mess. But no, I just shifted it back into the right. So now I'm against this wall that was right over my right shoulder. That's where I'm sitting right now. So just a little shift. That's all. Kev says kitchen is a new backdrop. Yeah, I don't know if I like that yet or not. Do you guys and dolls like that? You don't mind? You don't mind this? Is that better, or do you think I should? Because I can't switch it back now. It's too late. It wouldn't fit. This solid desk is solid, and it's about, if I were to guess, 7.5 feet long. It's a big one. I'll show you sometime. You'll get the. I'll give you the little 10-cent tour. I know I did that in the last one, but I'll turn it around this way as soon as I get it all cleaned up, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Because this monster cannot just slide over, and you know what I mean. It's not gonna work. But you guys and dolls don't mind the background, do you? I try to keep it clean, you know. That wooden shelf, I can't stand it. It's got to go. It's got to go someday. I mean, right now it's useful for my microwave, but air fryer, my mom's crock pot, stock crock pot, right there, not crock pot, stock pot, and shopping bags. See, that's what, it's just where I can put things, and where things don't go, that's where they go. Where they don't go. You know what I mean? We all go through it. I don't know. You know, it's just, it's one of those things where I had no choice. Because, I mean, some of the furniture is big, you know. New coffee table, too. I don't know if you noticed that before. And it's kind of funny because this coffee table, and brother Scott, thank you very much for what you've given me. He gave me that coffee table. The one I did have there, that's behind the kitchen table, which you can't see, behind my book bag there. No, you can't see it. It's right behind. I had to shove it back there because it's just the odd man out. So this room's, I mean, it's long, but it's not as wide. So I wish it was a little bit wider. It'd be a little bit easier. Have more space, right? But I have more space than I used to. Because that's one thing she did not believe in, is space. Well, I mean, when it came down to her and I, that space is all we had, but it's different. Things were just a clutter. So, I mean, it looks like a clutter behind me, but it was a lot worse. You know, that's why I always had it kind of self-consciously. That's why I always had the camera pointed back this way. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want you all to see what was going on back there. Just a constant state of chaos is all it was. Let's see. Why are you doxing me? I'm sorry. No. I'm trying not to. You know, even I try not to give out the location. Well, plus it's in the YouTube guidelines. I have to follow them. And like I give a fuck, right? No, Kev, that's just him picking on me. No. Because if I dox you, I dox me, right? No. Mr. Blood in the conservatory, with the rents in the conservatory. Yeah. Well, I guess if that's doxing, we all know who did it. That's a really bad Clue reference, isn't it? Even Colonel Mustard's a thing. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh no, Kevy. He's just Wes is being Wes. Trust me, he's harmless. Just don't piss him off. You know, I know him personally. In the real world, phew, that's another person I'd hold somebody down for in a heartbeat. Or defend with my life if I had to, of course. He's one of the good ones, trust me. Mr. Maxwell, my day was, I worked at 6 a.m. Oh, God bless you. Got off at 4. That's a long day. Went with the coworkers who's leaving to Applebee's and had some drinks. There you go, buddy. There you go. Can't remember the last time I was at an Applebee's. I'm Canadian, right? But I've stopped by Applebee's a few times for a couple cocktails. I've been known to do that a long time ago. Well, that's good, man. I mean, except for the work part. You're still getting up to the crack of stupid, aren't you? Bless you. And then you have time to you know, you make time, just like I do, to do these, right? Yeah, good on you. You need to go live, Mr. I'm telling you, you should go. I'd watch that. We'd all watch that. We'd all be right there, just like we're all here. Like, of course, you know, I'd endorse it. Like, yeah, no, I bet you could. You would be good at it though, because just the way you come across on camera, like it's, you know, I'm gonna harsh and I'm bitchy and I'm, you know, moody and emotional and I'm in touch with my emotions and I go off in tangents and stuff. But to watch you speak, it's very comforting. You have it. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not the expert by any means. I just do this, and this is me, and this is me. But since you're just being yourself, even when you're doing your reviews and everything, I really enjoy that. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. You gotta believe. I believe you can do it. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. You know, I'd like to see that. Because I like your reviews. I try to keep up. I do. Yeah, you know, I ain't no slouch. When I say I'm watching somebody, I watch somebody. You know, like, I like seeing other people's opinions on stuff. You know, this and that. You know, just keeps things interesting. Yeah, you can do it. Let's see. Mr. Blood says green screen, make the backdrop a beach. I would love to. And I could fit a green screen behind me. It's just a matter of editing because I don't want to edit anything. It's just a pain in the ass. But I would. You know, a beach or say, you know, the pits of hell or like, you know, that'd be interesting. I should look into that, you know, because I might be willing to do that too. Well, I mean, you watch a channel like Dashy Games, for example, which I do recommend. Dashy's very entertaining, but I recommend you also turn down your speakers if you're going to watch him. He likes to yell a lot. A lot. But he's funny, especially with his Mario Maker stuff. Recommended. And he uses green screens all the time. I don't know. That's something to think about. That's a good idea. You know. Kevy says this is new tie. Hey? I don't know, man. What's new? Nothing really. Rach says squirrel. Yeah, I know. I hate when squirrels happen. Oh, don't get me started on squirrels happening. Oh, I've had to recently block somebody that I thought was a really cool person because of, you know. Yeah, it's a different story altogether. It's a shame too. You know, it's a real shame. You think you know somebody, you think you'd be real to somebody, but squirrel. Oh shit. And then you're waiting for them to reply back in about 3 days' time when you had a question for it. Gets frustrating. It's infuriating. So welcome to the Shark Tank. Good luck. See ya. It happens. Speaking of squirrels, I'm sorry, I didn't even finish your comment. Squirrel, my poor coworker said you look like, hey, the doctor I house. I meant to tell you earlier. The doctor you house. The doctor I house. You house a doctor? Doctor House. No, Hugh Laurie's a hell of a lot more better looking than this motherfucker. I might share the same attitude lately. The same bitterness, maybe. That's the facial hair, right? Yeah. It's the chin. Yeah. No, Hugh Laurie's way better looking than I ever will be on my good day. Oh, my spelling. Squirrel. The doctor you house. I wasn't aware that you were housing doctors. Good for you. Oh, honey, get it. You know, get that money, honey. Pulling for you though. Hey, if you ever need a doctor, don't worry about saying hi to me every day. You just go right ahead and you do your thing. Yep, you're taken care of finally, right? By the right person. Looks like Doctor House. I don't know about that. Mr. Maxwell says, Ty, I'd watch the karaoke. Now, if you're talking about me, no. I mean, I never say never. I just, but if you're talking about you, I've never seen you sing, man. That'd be interesting too. Yeah. It would take me more drinks at Applebee's to be doing that, brother. Yeah. I know it sounds funny because, you know, rock singer most of my life and all this and that. I never said I was good. Okay. But if you're going to do that on camera, you better be at least stable at best. Because the heat that I'm getting just from doing these, oh yeah, watch out for that too. So if you decide to go live, you're going to catch all three different shades of hell, trolling and the trolls happen and trolling. Fuck. Be ready for that. It does happen. I just don't tell you all about everything everybody says. I don't have to, right? But I don't know. Karaoke, that's something to think about. Remember Flav mentioning that a long time ago. And I put up a really quick blurb. He got me to sing it was a song by Creed. What was that song called? Not one. Oh, Jesus. I can't even think now. It's been so long. And I did. I sang the karaoke version, and then I took down the video because YouTube was watching. Not so closely back then about copyright strikes, but they almost got me. So I was like, no, get rid of it. But he saw it. He was a witness to it. My Own Prison. That was the song. Yes. That's an old one. I did it once. That's good enough. You know, there's no evidence of that now, but trust me, Flav will tell you. That was back when T.Heat was a thing. You all remember that? The Toronto Fire. T.Heat back then. You know, I miss them doing their stuff too. You know, I haven't even talked to Danny in I don't know how long. You know, Mr. Mala himself. And Flav, like, he doesn't even pop in that much anymore. If he does, he pops in, and speaking of trolls, he trolls and then leaves. So, you know, I don't talk to Flav that much behind the scenes anymore. I miss him. You know? Yeah. He's a dear friend. Always has been. Let's see. Kev says, guess what you have now? Oh, sorry, double hair flip. My bad. My bad. I thought I did that when I came in. Oh, I suppose you weren't here. You weren't here for that. My bad. Hair flip. You know, but, see, baby hairs get in the face and end up chewing on it. Blech. Tresemme. No, doesn't taste good. It's kind of like the stuff I use at work. It's called Orange Force. It doesn't taste like oranges. It smells like oranges, but doesn't taste like oranges. But Kev says, question, why are you off tonight anyway? I think I covered that earlier. Might have been before you popped in. They're covered. I mean, they have enough staff on tonight, enough cooks on. I can say that. That they're pretty much covered. Originally, I think I was on the schedule. If I remember right, I was on the schedule for tonight from like 5 to, or was it 4 to 12 or something like that? Would have been nice to have the hours, but you know, I think that they just took a look and said, you know what, we don't need that many cooks on because they're trying to save on labor and again, bleeding money where money doesn't need to be bled. So I understand, and I'll take the night off. That's fine, you know. So I look at it as the captain giving me a favor. So that's fine. That's more than fine. Plus, I'm sure I'll make it up for the week coming up ahead anyway. So, which I hope so, because I do like getting hours. But the night off is the night off. You know. So that's why. I'm assuming, you know, it isn't because of punishment, because hopefully it better not be. I work pretty skin tight, so. You know, let's see. Mr. Maxwell says both of us. I stink. Come on, man, too hard on yourself. I mean, you're good on camera. You're good talking with camera. I say do it, or like instead of doing a review, like vlog. You know what I mean? Like just pick a subject. You can talk about anything, man. I mean, you listen to this windbag all the time. I don't know why you subject yourself to that, but thank you. I appreciate you being here and watching and being a supporter of the channel. I've always appreciated you for that. Yeah, I can see you doing it. I can see you doing it. Do it up. Do it up. I'll watch. You know, I'll even provide the links for your channel, and I'll even, you know, I'll help you with it. Again, I'm not the expert or anything like that. I'm not. If I can help, that's what we do. We help each other. That's what I believe in. You know, I think you'd be good at it. No, I know for a fact you'd be good at it. You have that gentle mannerism about you. That's what I really appreciate. I know I'm done putting you over, but. Seriously, guys and dolls, check out his channel, Joshua Maxwell, right there. You know, let's see. Kev says, "How is Mr. Fire?" Again, I haven't talked to Flav, and well, actually, you know, because the last time I talked to Flav, he was in here trolling a couple of lives ago. I think what was that? About a month ago or so, or more. That was the last time I literally spoke to him. I mean, I think he liked a post the other day or something, or was it he liked the bumper of the last live? And I think that's the first time I've seen his name pop up. That was on Facebook when I posted up the link. Yeah, it was a like on it. I think that's the first time I've seen his name on Facebook. Even we used to send each other messages all the time. But, you know, I haven't heard from him that much, and I know he's a busy dad too. You know, he's got a little one. He's busy with the wifey and everything. I hope they're all well though. I wish them nothing but the very best. Little Mikey's so cute. You know, I see pictures here and there to be posting stuff. And I know he's had some trouble in the past with, like, you know, as everybody else does with hackers on Facebook and people trying to steal people's identity, which is stupid. I narrowly avoided that. Speaking of that to begin with, because I changed my password, and I'm glad I did. So, yeah, just especially with the sensitivity of the level of, you know, mutual friends between me and the enemy, we'll call her, to be nice. I don't, excuse me, I have to be nice, but in that sensitive time period that I was going through about 5 months ago, trying to figure out, you know, who I should be talking to, who I shouldn't. And there's a lot in the Shark Tank now that should have been there a long time ago, because, you know, just because I have my reasons, and they're good reasons. You can rest assured. It's just, you know, and I narrowly escaped that whole wave too, because I noticed that somebody was trying to backdoor something there, because it was going through email at first, and I noticed something funny was going on. Because you know, be mindful and check all of your emails too, just for weird activity, because that's how it started for me. And I caught something. I'll put it to you that way. I have, you know, knowledge about certain things. I just don't let on for that same reason. So everything's good. Everything's good. Everything checks out. But if you guys and dolls haven't changed your passwords on everything that's personal, I recommend you probably should. It's time to update some stuff. I know I had to. No, everything's fine. Especially with the new services. It's just, you know, all the stuff I had to switch over because of her leaving, and I had to write. So it's just a sensitive time, right? And I'm glad I did what I did when I did it, because if I didn't, then I don't think we'd be having this conversation right now. Yeah, that's what it is. Kev says split ends still or gone? Nope, still there. Yeah, no, not yet. I mean, I might as well just do it myself. I mean, I can. You know, I'm pretty good at that. You know, hair's kind of something I know about. You know, my mother's a hairdresser, and I'm the rebellious, you know, right? Of course. But yeah, maybe I should take just a pair of trimmers to it. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it could be better. You know, plus I haven't had a trim in a long time. I'm kind of curious as to see how far it would grow after I trimmed it. I don't want to grow it that long. You know what I mean? Like, this is right now. I'm starting to look at this, going, oh, okay, that's a good length. I'm okay with that. If you can reach up your own back and you can pull your own hair, see? Yeah, see that? Like, it's more than halfway down my back. I think that's a good length. I don't think it's like we get it. You know what I mean? Like, and I respect that. I don't know. We'll see. I do have other friends that are hairdressers too that I can go see. God bless them. And I just haven't had the chance to go do that. So busy work schedule and working in the shop with my buddy, and you know, but it's not getting any better, because it's just getting more damaged in front of hot equipment and plus the weather and everything. But I'm not that vain, you know what I mean? Contrary to popular disbelief. You know, oh, he just concentrates too much on being pretty. This isn't pretty. This is complete neglect. I just let it go. It's just laziness. You know, I'm not doing it because of vanity. I mean, a little bit because of the whole rock star fucking, you know, sure, but I don't think of myself like that. I like my hair. I just keep it that way. I don't know. You know, but the day that becomes a burden, she's coming off. So, you know, it hasn't been a burden yet. I'm comfortable. Okay? Heaven forbid, I'm comfortable. Everybody's a critic. I'm not saying you, Kev. I'm just saying everybody's like criticizing me. It's like, why don't you? And then I've already bitched about this, I think, in the last one. Why don't you cut it? It's like, why don't you fuck off? Right? The next person that says that to me is exactly verbatim what I'm going to say back to them. Why don't you fuck off? You know, grow yours or shut the fuck up. Mr. Maxwell's making cookies. Ooh, cookies. I know, I was just about to say the same thing. All right. What kind of cookies, man? Yeah. You should review that. There you go. See, there's all kinds of, don't ask me what you should be talking about, man. There's all kinds of stuff. You know, you just pick a subject, you run with it, and you throw the ball, you catch it by yourself, and you throw it again. Right? You don't need me. You're going to be good. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. You know, I don't have any secrets to doing this, to be honest. Like, I mean, some of my vlogs, yeah, they might be, I might have a pre-notion, or I might have like this, you know, idea, or maybe I came up with something, you know, doing something stupid at work, for example, like, I don't know, mopping the floor, and all of a sudden I get an idea, and I'm like, yeah, I should bitch about that. It comes naturally, you know, especially for a hot windbag like me. You know, I don't know. Jared says my hair is 5 years in the making. I love Jared's hair, you know, especially when it's just done, when you get that blue in there. You know, one of my favorite colors is blue, and blue is my favorite color. So there you go. I think it looks great, you know, especially all the length. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to. Length's good, you know. Jared's another one, right? And I'm sure he gets it all the time. Why don't you shave your head? I said, why don't you fuck off? Why don't you just let me do my own thing, right? Am I hurting you with my length of hair? No. Like, you know, and I'm so sorry that offends you. Or like in Jared's case, I'm so sorry that I dyed my hair blue just to upset you, because I kept you in mind while I wanted my hair blue. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's a critic. They're all going to come after you. You know, like, for example, actually, Rach, you brought it up today too. Ty, you look so skinny. In other words, like saying I look too unhealthy. It's like, no, I lost weight because I'm not stressing over the fucking small shit anymore. Actually, it wasn't really that small. You know what I mean? You know, I've tried to eat better and take better care of myself. So what if I lost weight? You know, am I hurting you at all by losing 15 pounds, say, in 4 months? No, I'm just trimming up. Like, I've been doing stretching, literally stretching exercises right here behind me. I move the coffee table over. Like, do I have to justify myself to anybody? No. No. Would I? No. But see, everybody from every different angle is going to come at you either way. And this pertains, and this is all relative, Mr. Maxwell, when it comes down to doing this. All relative. Everybody's going to criticize you for everything. You could say something, you could move the wrong way, you could do a hair flip the wrong way. Everybody's going to be up your ass about something. Why? Because A, they're jealous, B, miserable, C, they covet. They want what you have. You know, and thank God I don't have much. And I'm very thankful for that. And that's legit. I'm very thankful I don't have a lot, because I'd have a lot more problems. It's true what they say. Yeah, more money, more problems? Yeah, it is true. Everybody's a critic. Everybody's got to be telling you how to run your life because they think that they know. No. Fuck them. Fuck them. You know? And I'm still getting that. It's like, oh, you're too skinny. Okay, what's your definition of skinny? Because I feel better, you know? I'm not going to let myself get sick, you know, like that kind of skinny. Like, you know, God bless those that suffer from diseases and everything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm not going to let myself get past that point where it's unhealthy. I promise. It's okay. I'm good. You know, I take my vitamins. I say my prayers. I ain't no fucking Hulk Hogan, that piece of shit, thank God. And I do my exercises, you know. Okay, so I work in a hot kitchen, so I'm going to sweat off a few pounds here and there. If you don't like the look of me, it's fine. I don't need your opinion. Like, you know, but your face looked fuller before. Like, you filled out really well. I mean, thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, isn't it in everybody's right frame of mind, if they're in the right frame of mind, to take care of yourselves better? I think so. I mean, that's how I feel. Everybody's a critic, right? You know, it's not like I've killed anybody. It's not like I fucking, you know, stress will do that to you too. I mean, stress is also a factor. You know, having your fucking life ripped from you. I mean, I've been through some shit that even I don't talk about. Fucking, and everybody's still coming after me. It's like, okay, because you don't want to poke that bear. That's for damn sure. If Mr. Blood's still here, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, criticize away. I'm not. I don't live my life to make you happy. I'm living my life to make myself happy. You know, and it's taken me a long time to do that. So I don't need, I don't know, outsiders' opinions, I guess. I know this has turned into a rant too, but it's true. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm an honest person. You know, I don't hide nothing. I don't fake nothing. So, you know, and if you don't like it, then fuck off. You know, go pick on somebody else for being too overweight, or, you know, pick on them because of their eye color. Right? Like, on your bike, fuck off. I don't need you. Right? And if you think I'm ugly, you think I'm ugly. Okay, that's your opinion. I've been called ugly. And I'm going, okay, cool. I mean, thanks for your honesty. And they look at me in shock because they want me to react to that. But that's my honest reaction. It's like, thanks for your honesty. They expect me to go, well, fuck you and fucking. I mean, now, if it keeps happening from the same individual or individuals, I'm not going to mention any names, then yeah, we're going to have a few words. But, you know, is what it is. Nobody's safe from being loved by everybody, right? I understand that. I really understand that. But it takes the right people to love the right people, right? Because and a buddy of mine said this the other night, and it always stuck with me since he said it. Hurt people, right? Hurt people, hurt people. And I'm like, damn, that's deep, you know, but it's so simple, but it's true. You know, have I been hurt? Yeah, but I'm not out to hurt anybody. I wouldn't be caught dead saying shit like that to somebody else. If I have an opinion, I keep it to myself because I don't want this broken again. You know what I mean? Like, I've grown up quite a bit, you know, more accountable. That's what these people need, more accountability, respect for sure, honor and integrity, right? The lost arts. I don't know, man. Yeah, but you look too skinny, and I don't find you very attractive. That's how it was said verbatim. I don't find you very attractive. Okay, I appreciate your honesty. And then they walked away after I said I appreciate your honesty, because they wanted me to, you know, they wanted me to bite, right? Like they're setting the bait and the hook. I'm just like, fuck off. You know, okay, so you don't think I'm attractive? That don't impress me much, right? Like. Thanks. You know, thank you for your honesty. Appreciate it. Now go away. You know? I don't know. Things you think about, you know, things that at the end of the day you're going, you know what, Ty, you handled that pretty good. Yeah, you're doing all right. So I count my blessings. That's all. You know, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. I don't know. Maybe I'm too real for some people, and that's why I get picked on. You know, thankfully I don't get picked on that much because people know not to poke the bear. You know, at least they do show me respect that way, which I appreciate, and they have backed off quite a bit, which is something else I also appreciate. You know, I don't really have a whole lot of enemies in life. You know, I directly have one now. You know, but I stay away. It's what she wanted. You know, she wanted to stay away. She won. She won at whatever she wants to win at. But I stay away too, you know, because I have to. It's just bullshit. I stay away from bullshit, drama, you know, immaturity. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to pay the price in order to walk away. Well, I choose to walk away. You don't have to like me. That's fine. I'm not around to be liked. That's for damn sure. And I know a lot of you can relate to that. And you can appreciate that too. Is what it is, right? You know, and I wish that for everybody else too, like that they find their peace in that, you know, their peace of mind. If somebody gives them, a hard time or critiquing them for, you know what I mean? Like all of you, you know. And a lot of people that are in this room right now have enough of a brain to know that exactly what I said is true, right? Because you go through it too. You know? I'll always support you, hands down. You know, there's no blood on these hands, blood free, right? There's a lot of blood on hers, none on mine. I wash that away. You forgive and you move on. I'm still working on the forgiveness part. Forgiving myself now. That's something I'm working on. Today's a good day. Today's a great day. If you can't feel that coming through, I can't help you. Critique away. Today's a good day. Let's see. Rich says I trim my hair every 6 weeks. It's probably a few inches longer than yours now. Oh yeah, I've always loved your hair. I mean, whatever you do with it, you know what you're doing. You know, you're. Well, see, you have class first of all. I do not. Maybe half class, maybe. You know, I just said today's a good day. You know, yeah. But you have class. You know what you're doing. You know, all of your tattoos, I love them. Like just the way you have everything placed, I get it. I totally get it. I was kind of staring at your names today. I was like, wow, you know, you look really good with tattoos like that. You know, I always thought so. You know, and that's both biased and unbiased because I've known you since fucking high school. But no, you've always been a pretty birdie. You know, you've always captivated my eye. You know, there's always something about you. I mean, there's more than just one thing. But there's something about you every time I catch you, like with an eyesight. I'm like, there's something about her, man. You captivate me. It works just fine, right? You know what you're doing. I don't. I just let it go. This is again complete neglect. You know, I just try to keep myself clean and smelling good. You know, I don't want to be one of those old men. You know what I mean? Like Old Spice. I'm on a horse. I'm like what? Where the fuck the horse come from? Oh, that's a different discussion for a different channel, not mine. Trolls. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's something about you. You know, I wonder we've been friends for so long. It's just, you know, birds of a feather, perhaps, so to speak. Going day. I can hear my best friend now. Just Ty, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Apparently, I just need to shut up. That's that's what it comes down to. Jared says makes me feel really good when it's blue and shiny. It looks really good. Right. I always thought it did. Life looks better. Damn right. I totally get that. Back when I used to dye my hair many eons ago, I don't use dye. I haven't used dye products since high school, or maybe a little bit after. Never again. Never again. But I remember that, you know, feeling like you're fresh and clean. But just the way you do your hair, though, Jared, like that blue, it's just like that blue right there with you guys' names like that. It's just like that. But it looks good on you. Like you got the right facial structure and stuff. And, you know, you can pull that off. I got blue hair, me, no. I'm never dyeing my hair ever again. That is a promise. That's not going to happen. But no, it looks good. Every time you get it done, it looks really good. I like Bex's hair too. You know, very pretty birdie. Pretty birdies. You know, yeah. Every time you get it done, especially when it's fresh, it really pops out. Like, and it stays for a while too. Yeah, I know you say it fades off, but even when it fades, it still looks good. You know, or when your roots come out, it still looks good. I really like that mixture of blue that you. I don't know if it's a mixture or it's just one solid color. I can't remember what you said, but you picked the right color. You're picking the right color. Makes your eyes stand out too. I noticed that. I don't know. It looks good on you, man. It totally does. I always liked it. You know, call me biased, I guess, but no, seriously. And just the length of it too. It matches. Right? See, because you know, you're just like Rach. You guys know. You guys know what you're doing. You know. Let's see. Rach says, "Shh, it's the side of me that cares." Right. We don't talk about that. Sorry. Mom's the word. My bad. Mr. Maxwell says, you impress me. Well, thank you. You know, and I bet you, I'm telling you, you know, now that I've seen a lot of your content, I'm telling you, you can do this too. And I bet you'd be equally, if not more than impressive than this. You know, Mr. Jake and Bake, holy, where the hell have you been, man? Speaking of old ghosts, how you doing? Good to see you, Jakey. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. There's a blast from the past right there. Yo, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Ray says, Jeremy, I had Smurf blue forever ago, so hard to keep blue. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Well, I've seen pictures. I don't think I remember seeing it in person. Jake says, living the dream. Right on, brother. Aren't we all? No, it's good to see you, man. Hopefully everything's going well in your neck of the woods. Where the hell's Teddy? Have you talked to Ted at all? You know, because I don't think I have a contact for him anymore. And I know he's on the grams and all that stuff, but I'm not on Instagram or Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it this week. I'm not on that. I'm just on Facebook. I had him on Facebook, but no, I missed the guy. You know, speaking of people that should be back on camera, he's one of them. Uncle Teddy. You know, I haven't talked to him. You know, him or the wifey at all. You know, I used to quite a bit. You know, I'm wondering. I'm curious as to how he's making out. That's all. Let's see. Rach says forgiveness is for yourself, not for the other person. Exactly, and that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. So you got it. Yeah, working on forgiving myself for having gone through, of course, you know. And it's still one day at a time. And I still feel guilt for some things that I shouldn't feel guilt over, but I was that brainwashed into thinking that I should feel guilty for that because apparently it was my fault when I know for a fact that it wasn't. So that's the part I'm working on. That's the part I'm working on pretty hard too. You know, speaking of work, I'm sitting out back in the smoke shed, Rach, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting on a milk crate, you know, coffee in one hand, smoke in the other, and I'm going, And that's when I really started to sit back and contemplate that stuff. You know, just because it's always post, you know, after the fact, and then it starts to hit you. I think I was talking about this with you today, and it's always aftermath. And then you really sit back and you dissect and you really try to, you know, figure out where you went wrong, even though you really shouldn't be beating yourself up, but it kind of correlates because, like I said, those 3-second flashes that happen, it's like, ooh, that's right, that did happen. Well, that's where that pops in. You know, and you're trying to decipher between, like, you know, what you should feel sorry for, which is this, this, and this, which, you know, versus legit what you should feel sorry for because you did this, this, and this, because you know you did, right? That's where I'm at, and it's very difficult to figure out. You know? It's very encoded, encrypted, if you will. But I'm starting to figure out the pathway to where I should be now, that's why I'm saying today is a good day, and I'm really happy I saw you today because that was also helpful. Because you always make me feel comfortable, you know, not only with myself, but I really like being around you because again, there's something about you. Well, there's many things about you that I like a lot, right? But at least you give a shit. Like you're a good person that you care. I know I'm putting you over. I'm sorry. The side of you that cares. Shh, don't say anything, Ty. Here I am, fucking outing you. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. No, and that's what I appreciate because I need that too. And you know what I'm talking about. Right? It's just that, and I'm very grateful for that, especially from you, you know, and others, you know, because you guys and dolls still give me the same quality but see, it all lines up because you're all giving me that same level of care that shows me, that you're all fucking incredible. And I'm very thankful for each and fucking every one of you. And don't think I'm not. Very grateful. And B, you know, now I'm really looking at things underneath of a microscope and I'm trying to, you know, decipher the encoded message in there that says, you know what, Ty, you do deserve better. You should go forward. You got to practice what you're preaching. That's why I'm so thankful because it's very introspective at the same time. And I love that. I love that because at least I'm learning something. You know, if I wasn't learning anything from all the stupid bullshit that I've had to go through for the last 13 years, then I'm not doing it right. And I don't like to not do things the right way. It's not because I'm right. It's the right thing. Just to be clear. And the funny fucked up part of it is though, and I'll be honest with you, as I always am. You know, fuck. It's hard to put into words. I'll be honest with you. If I wasn't doing things the right way, she would still be sitting right there. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? So to me, that further tells me that I was in the right and doing the right thing. Proof's in the pudding. I mean, as much as that sucks, but apparently there was a plan already put in place. I just had to recognize the fact. But in order to recognize the fact that I never did anything small, that's for fucking sure. I always have to find out the hard way and then some. And then some on top of that. Or you have things taken away from you that you didn't ask for, but at the same time, you don't have to ask for it because things are going to be opened up to you and given to you for free. That's the part I'm at. You know, the self-deprecation of it, that can take a back seat for now. Like, you know, I'm always deprecating on myself, saying not defecating, deprecating. Just make that clear. Thank God I'm not defecating myself. You know, maybe another 40 years from now. We'll see. But somebody else can change my diaper for a change. But no, like I'm not, you know, all the deprecation stuff saying that, yeah, this isn't that, okay, I can take a back seat. Like, let's just put that on a shelf for now. Just let that collect dust for a minute. Because now you have to put things in the forefront that you have to work on yourself being a better person because of the loss you had. Yes, but there's a reason why there's a loss there. And I'm starting to realize that the reason why I lost so much is to gain so much more. Right? I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to shake my head, you know, to shake my head loose, so to speak, if that makes sense. And I'm sitting there on that milk crate and I'm going, okay, all right. Yes, I did do that. Yes, I did already apologize for it. And that's the thing. I always had to apologize myself, but they would never apologize. Maybe once in a blue moon. Isn't that funny? No, classic, isn't it? That's textbook. But I'm sitting there and now I'm going, huh, okay. Well, all right. You know, you're going to be okay, kid. You know, and it's funny because I tell myself off sometimes out loud, stop calling yourself kid. You know, you're a grown-ass man now. You're 41 years old. You're not a boy. You're not a kid. You know, and it's been interesting. It's actually been really cool. It's been a very positive, enlightening, if I dare say that, experience. So, nowhere to go but straight forward, brother. But true story. I'm sorry, I'm going off the read. But I'm not that sorry because this has to be said out loud. This is therapeutic for me too. It's not just about all of us. It's also about me, I guess, at the same time. But at least if I'm being transparent to everybody, I did the right thing. That's the right thing to do. That's the right thing. It's not because I'm right. You know, I'm just sharing with you my experiences and what I've learned and as I'm learning them. You know, so this way, you know, yeah, I can move past that, but no, I should never move past that. I have to learn all the time because if I'm not learning anything, then it's boring as hell. My life is not boring. You know, it's a little bit more boring now, yeah, sure, but it's all relative. You know, peaceful. Starting to finally find that peace I've been looking for since 6 months ago. You know, when I knew I needed it. Takes a while. I just shut everybody up, didn't I? I am so sorry. But no, I mean, as long as the reason why I'm sharing all that is because I just want to be relative. Like if I can touch somebody else's heart, I know whatever. Okay. You all know I'm in touch with my emotions. It's fine. But if I can touch somebody else through what I just said, I did the right thing also. Like that's also the right thing to do. You know? So sue me, I guess. You know, I don't know. Call me crazy. You can call me anything that you want to call me. I've been called worse than that. And I continue to be called worse by worse individuals. Let them. Right? So let that be a lesson to myself. Way to go, Ty. You really stepped in something this time. But hey. Yeah, no more worrying about the pin falling out of the grenade while I'm holding it in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to have that stress anymore. There's nothing on my shoulders. Just my own stress. Mostly just financial stuff. I'll take it. But no, I don't. I always like to think that I was transparent this whole entire time. I'd like to think so. I mean, I shut up there for the first couple months, as you would, because it's a pretty personal time. But and I didn't do this as much, and because I was always ridiculed for doing this anyway, while they were here. You all don't know half of that, and eventually I'll come out and say exactly what happened. But as to why, I don't make excuses, but I think that was an excuse that I made because, of course you want to keep somebody else happy, but I wasn't getting back to myself at that point because I'd rather be doing this. This is what we do, right? And it's a shame. And that's catching up to me sitting on a milk crate too. I think about that stuff. It's like, well, shit, Ty, you really did it this time. It's only you to blame, So if it's me sitting back, beating myself up finally over things that I know I did wrong, I learned my lesson, or at least I recognize where to learn from. And again, I'm just trying to be relative. I'm not trying to talk about just myself. I mean, I hope you guys and dolls can relate to, it's a moral thing. It really is. At the end of the day, you got to sleep in bed with yourself, and swim in your own head. And if you're not okay with that, you got to settle that. You have to settle that shit right here, right now. Because it'll fester. Take it from one who knows. And once you rip off the Band-Aid, you bleed everywhere until you stop bleeding. You got to rip that Band-Aid off. You gotta man up. You gotta pull your socks up and say, you know what? Yeah, now's the time. Now is the time. That's why that fucking cunt's not here. Forgive my C word. Like I said earlier, Rach, I don't use that word often. That's why she's not here. Because she chose to run. From what? The truth. I defended the truth. She always knew. But, right? But I'm very thankful I'm here now because I always said I would be. And I'm a man of my word, right? Yeah, exactly, Jared. See you next Tuesday. See, Rach, that spot in the couch is right there. It's right there. Right? But, I'm very thankful for everybody. I'm very thankful for those that I kept in my life. I'm very thankful for. And those that I have decided to walk away from, I'm also thankful that I walked away from them. I'm not thankful for them. I guess to some small degree I am, because at least I know the difference now. And now I learned my lesson to stay away from that. So if that's the example they set, I guess I'm thankful for that example, not them. Again, it's all relative, man. It's all relative, I wish you all well out there. I really wish that for all of you, I hope that everything's falling in place. Right? And I hope that, Big Say sounds better. Big Say. There's one other person that would appreciate that, and I hope he's watching. If he is, how you doing? And sorry about today. I knew better. It slipped my mind. We should have got that done. Big Say is a better word to use. Big Say. Or is it window day? No, it's Big Say. And that's exactly what she is. Right? Coward. A coward. I am not. I'm not afraid. Nothing makes me that scared. The truth's scary, sure, but I come to terms with that because I'm fucking accountable. Look at you now, Big Say. You're not wrong. And she can go do whatever the fuck she wants to do. And that's fine. She always had the freedom to do whatever the fuck she wanted. And believe me, she did. Especially while she was still with me. She still did. If you catch my drift. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed. More than one case, by the way. But, that happened then. This is now. I got to focus on the present. We should all focus on now. I can't even focus on futuristic things right now because healing is quite the process. And I guess that's what this is all about, I'm trying to say. But I wish nothing but the very best for all of you. I mean, if you've ever been through a hard time or going through a hard time like that now, I wish for you that you would get it, that you would just get it and you can dissect it for yourself. to figure it out for yourself, because eventually you will feel better. I'm catching myself saying that right now. It's the first time I think I've said it since everything happened. And I never thought that'd be possible, you know, because 4 or 5 months ago, fuck no. I'm sitting there fucking licking my wounds, feeling sorry for myself. Why? Why? A pack of blessings light upon thy back. You know? And for those of you that stood by me, especially then, and said that same thing to me, like, it's going to get better, you know. And I'm not talking about empty words like, oh, I hope everything gets better for you and stuff, from like acquaintances, like people that you might know at work, or like you just passed by, and, I don't know, whatever. I'm talking about people that really mean something to me, that I needed then and there. You know, like the guy that shall be nameless out of respect, my best friend. You know, if it wasn't for him, there's a lot of it, if it wasn't for him that I could say. But that's my point. And he always said, come on, pick yourself back up. You know, you're looking at this, verbatim, you're looking at this all wrong. You're looking at this the wrong way. And I was. He was right. Not because he's right. He believes in what's right. And I needed to know that too, because it's relative. Right? I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of much. Lightning, right? Being electrocuted. That's about it. I'm not scared of anything else. That's it. That's the thing, you know. A famous singer once said, don't let anybody else make you afraid. That also sticks out, especially after going through that piece of shit's garbage. Because she called me garbage, gross, unattractive. Look at you now, right? I shouldn't harbor resentment, but if that's the way I learn, and if that's a stepping stone, that's a pretty good example. Don't let anybody else tear you down just because, and this is what I was saying earlier too, because everybody's a critic. Don't let anybody else tear you down because they want to make themselves feel better. Why is that worth it? Walk away. I choose to walk away. I'm 41 years old. Time to act my age, which I think I always have. I'm still a goofball. I'd like to think I always have, but again, I'm not the expert, and it's not my opinion that matters, I guess, on that side of the fence. But, I mean, at the same time, some of us are 37 years old and act like we're 3, 2.5. Can I have... Give me all of that, because that's not yours, that's all mine. And I hope you find somebody that you can love, that appreciates you for who and what you are. Somebody that's willing to adapt through any change necessary. Somebody that's willing to love you and actually mean it. It's been over 2 hours and 12 minutes, 13 minutes now. I think I'll leave it at that. Hope you don't mind the rant, but I'm just trying to be relative. I'm just letting you know where I'm at the same time too, because transparency means everything to me. Everything. Because it's honest. Right? And I love you all. That much where I will be honest. Yeah. It's good to see some of you, though. I mean, it really is, you know, like Rach, it was great to see you today. I can't say that enough. Actually, that helped out quite a bit because I felt more calm after that. I don't know, you calmed me down. Like, and it's not that I was all riled up anyway, but just, you're soothing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Jerry, we rockin' fucking, yeah, we are. You know, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful at the end of the day, either way. I count my blessings. You know, am I a Jesus guy? Yes. I know we joked about that today. But all jokes aside, I pray a lot, probably ad nauseum. You know, and I'm not trying to bring up anything like that on this channel, but you know, it helps and it's real. That spirit that guides you, whatever you believe in, that one spirit, because there only is one, it's real and it's there. I'm living proof. and I can tell you stories. Well, listen, guys and dolls, it's been a slice. If there's ever a right time to say that, you know what I'm saying? But no, things are getting better on this end of the woods, I guess. I wish you all well. I always will. You know, I'm not that hateful person that thinks that this is mine and this is mine and I have to own this and this is mine and what's yours is mine. Fuck that. Be positive, right? Be loving. Be positive. You know, you never know. You might just end up fixing yourself, right? I love you all. I really appreciate the support. And every single person that has ever sent me anything nice, any kind messages or any love at all through the last little while, I love you back. And without that, I don't think I'd be where I'm at. So I thank you profusely. You know, and I'm very thankful for that. Because it's working. You know, all the love you show me, it's working. I promise you it's working. I'm sitting on a milk crate, that's how much it's working. And you're making me think. And it's like I always told dumbass. The worst thing you could do with an intellectual person that knows better for themselves is give them time to think. The reason why I said that to her is because of the things I used to be. I used to be supportive of her. And of course I was. I was genuine. I wasn't fake. But that's the worst thing you could do is give somebody some time to think. The reason why I say it's the worst thing is because the best thing for that other person that you're not thinking about. Thank you, each and every single one of you. Thank you. And I love you so much. You have no idea. And I am not scared to fucking tell you. And it's because of that reason. Because it's honest and it's real. So if you're ever being real to me in the last few months, thank you. Keep it coming. I promise I'll do the same thing back. Because that's who I am. And I needed that. You know, I've always said I could use a good reality check. Just to make sure I'm still in reality. Is this real life? I think I might be dreaming. I don't dream. Not that way. You know? Hammer, we're going to be talking soon, buddy. You know how to find me. You guys have my phone number now. There's very few people that do. Right, Jared? Rach? Call me anytime. Message me anytime. Seriously. I'm dead serious. Family, motherfuckers. That's what we are. We're here for each other. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Today's a good day. And that's why. It's positive. There's a lot of love I'm feeling. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry says, love you from us both. Love you and Bex too. Speaking of genuine people. You rock on every day, buddy. Well, you know, fuck yeah. But I do it with help. I don't do it by myself. You know? No, thanks, Hammer. I'm here for you both too. Love you too, Mr. Maxwell. You know, you should do some vlogging, my friend. You know, work your way up to going live. I mean, I'm not saying go live like tomorrow. I'm just, you know, work on some vlogs, man. I'd like to see you vlog. You know, just record it just like you do now. But just like, you know, open up a little. I bet you can. I believe in you, sir. Good sir. I know you got it. Because you got that presence, man. I support you. Everybody, after this is done and here in about just a few seconds, go check out Mr. Maxwell's channel. If you're not done surfing the web or if you're on your phone or whatever, Joshua Maxwell's channel. He does some good stuff. He reviews a lot of snacks that, again, I want to get my hands on, but we don't get that up here. So show him some love. You know, you'll agree with me too, because he does have that presence. Very welcoming. You know? Even the sound of your voice. You know, I appreciate your stuff. I appreciate you. Love you back. And Jake, it's good to see you, sir. My brother. Oh, and he's saying Ted's off the grid 100%. Damn. I was going to say, well, if you're talking to him, you know. Good night to you too, Mr. Maxwell. You take care of yourself, all right? I love you all. Kev, I thank you again. This one's all because of Kev. So make sure you thank him too. But no, go check out Mr. Maxwell's channel right there. Underneath his name, just like that. Tell him I sent you. Like it makes a difference, because I mean he's gonna know. So, but no, I love you all. I really am blessed for each and every one of you. I'm very thankful. You know, I say it all the time, but it's true. Again, if I never tell you, slap me, because you know that I know better. Send me a message, give me a call, keep me in the loop. Let me know how everybody's doing. You know, everybody's healing. You know, Jerry, your foot. You're like, what you're all going through on your daily basis. You know, keep me informed. Community, man, we got to stick together, right? We're stronger as a number than we are apart. I wish she was smart enough to figure that the fuck out. Well, she loses. She lost out big time. Oh well. Life moves on. Mr. Maxwell says, if I go live, I hope to be there. Yes, I will. And that's a promise. What is a promise? Yep. You just got to give me a heads up, man. I do bumpers for my lives, so this way you guys and dolls know too. Maybe you should do the same thing. Like a few hours out, you know what I mean? Like put up a vlog and say, okay, we're going live. If you decide to go live, I'm not saying do it tomorrow again, or like even next week. I mean, you build yourself up to it. It's not easy. It's I mean, excuse me, it's not easy. So you can't just jump into it, because I mean, if you're not familiar with it, it's a clusterfuck. I mean, even to this day, it's still a clusterfuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just faking it. Oh, I'm not faking it. But no, I just, you know, I turn on the camera and go. You know, if that's not for you, then you got to find out what's right for you. And I know for a fact that once you do, which won't take you long, because you're an intelligent motherfucker, I can tell. Well, you're one of us anyway. Come on, man. Once you find your niche, like you'll find that spot, run with that. As soon as you figure it out, and it's not going to take you long, like I said, go with it. Even if it's just vlogging for now, you know, besides doing reviews or whatever, I can see you talking to a camera and being pretty cool. You know, I mean, hell, they let me do it. Right? You know, I think you do it better. I know for a fact you would. You have a better presence about you than I do. I'm just, you know, guerrilla. I'm very one and done. I don't edit. You know. It is what it is, man. But yes, I will definitely be there. And when I say I support you, I'll support you. So, right? Ah, good show. Good show. But good hangout. You know. I love you all. God bless you all. Be safe. Be well. And I can't thank you enough. It's working. I'm starting to figure it out. Oh no, Ty's starting to get it. The worst thing you could possibly do is give somebody time to think. Before I go, 3 syllables, 3 words came to mind. You fucked up. You fucked up. I walk by all the time and I clap out loud. That's what I say. You fucked up. Well, this is what it is. All I can do is try not to fuck up myself, right? And I promise I'll try not to. You all be well. Hammer, we'll be talking. Mama, Bex, Rachel, Emma. I know she's still not here. God bless her. I'll see her in a second, hopefully. You all be well, okay? Check in with me. Seriously. I mean it. Okay? Shake on it. Okay. It kind of hurt my back a little bit. All right. On that note, thank you again to Kevin, Freddy's Road Warrior Break. You all be well, all right? I'll be talking to you soon. That's a promise. I'm going to try to make these happen more. I'm not kidding. If I have the time, I have the time. Right? No excuses. And I make the effort. I put in the effort. There's a lot more people that need to be making more effort. I'm pretty strong on that. So, good night. I'm going to go outside and smoke now because I've been picked on too much. You all be well, okay? I'll see you soon. I love you. God bless you. Everybody's favorite good guy. I can't stress that enough. There's an S on my chest because of you all. Not just, well, I guess a little bit because of me now, too. I have to accept that. It stands for hope. God bless. Good night.